Welcome back, students, for today's session. We continue with our lesson similarity. We are going to study the properties of three parallel lines and the transversal. Let's recall what we have studied in our previous sessions. First one, the basic proportionality theorem. We have triangle A, B, C. In triangle ABC, we have segment PQ is parallel to segment BC. Then we get the ratio of the sides as AP upon PB is equal to CQ upon QB. This is a basic proportionality theorem. Then we also studied the converse of basic proportionality theorem, where in this figure we have triangle PQR, where we have the ratio of the sides equal, that is PS upon SQ is equal to PT upon TQ. Then we can say that segment ST is parallel to segment QR. The third part what we studied was the theorem of bisector of an angle of a triangle. In triangle ABC, we have BD as a bisector of angle ABC. A bisector divides the angle into two equal halves. So whenever for a triangle we have an angle bisector, then we get the ratio of the sides as AB upon BC is equal to AD upon DC. Thus, recalling these properties, let us study the next concept, that is properties of three parallel lines and their transversal. For this, let us begin our session today with a small activity. As shown in the figure, draw three parallel lines. And label the lines as L, M, N. Draw transversal T1 and T2. So after drawing the transversal T1 and T2, we find the transversals intersect the parallel lines at three distinct points. So what are they? We have for T1 transversal, we have the intercept form AB and BC. For transversal T2, we have intercepts PQ and QR formed. Now let us compare the ratio of the intercepts formed by the transversal. For this, we are going to find the ratio of AB upon BC and PQ upon QR. So as you all can see, with the help of scale and pencil, I have measured distance AB. I found it to be 1 centimeter. Distance BC, I found it to be 2 centimeter. So take the ratio of 1 upon 2. 1 upon 2 ratio remains same as 1 upon 2 because it cannot be reduced further. Now, PQ distance I get it as 1.2 and QR distance I get it as 2.4. To eliminate the point from the numerator and denominator, we multiply it by 10. So 1.2 into 10 is equal to 12. 2.4 into 10 is equal to 24. So 12 in the numerator and 24 in the denominator is reduced as 12 ones are 12 and 12 twos are 24. So the ratio in its simplest form is 1 upon 2. So observing the ratio AB upon BC and the ratio PQ upon QR, we find both the ratios are equal to 1 upon 2. So I can write AB upon BC is equal to PQ upon QR. Let us now see the theorem based on it. The statement of the theorem is the ratio of the intercepts made on a transversal by three parallel lines is equal to the ratio of the corresponding intercepts made on any other transversal by the same parallel lines. Now let us see how to write down given. So first thing is, we'll start by drawing the figure. We'll draw three parallel lines L, M, N. T1 and T2 are our transversals. The transversal T1 intersects the three parallel lines at point A, B and C, and transversal T2 intersects the three parallel lines at P, Q and R. So given is written as line L is parallel to line M is parallel to line N. T1 and T2 are transversal. Transversal T1 intersects line in point A, B and C. T2 intersects the lines in point P, Q and R. We are going to prove AB upon BC ratio is equal to PQ upon QR. Now let's begin with our proof. To begin with a proof, we are going to draw segment PC which intersects line M. Can you all see this is line M, and this point we name it as point D. Now let us consider triangle ACP. In triangle ACP, we have BD is parallel to AP. So this is same like the BPT theorem, where in a triangle we have the sides parallel to each other. So we'll write the ratio of the sides. Let's see how to write it. We get the ratio as AB upon BC is equal to PD upon DC. We name it as 0.1, and reason will write basic proportionality theorem. Now let us consider triangle CPR, where we get DQ is parallel to CR. Again we have a triangle and the sides parallel to each other, so we are going to apply the basic proportionality theorem, where we can write the ratio of the sides as PD upon DC is equal to PQ upon QR. We label it as 0.2 and we'll write the reason as basic proportionality theorem. Now observe point 1 and 2. When we observe point 1 and 2, we get that in the first ratio, the PD upon DC is equal to the second point, where we have again PD upon DC ratio repeated. So we can write all the three ratios are equal to each other from point 1 and 2. So I write down as AB upon BC is equal to ratio PD upon DC is equal to ratio PQ upon QR. This we obtain from point 1 and 2. Then I can conclude AB upon DC is equal to PQ upon QR. This is what we were supposed to prove for the statement. And hence our property of three parallel lines and their transversal is proved. The ratio of intercepts made on a transversal by three parallel lines is equal to the ratio of their corresponding intercepts made on any other transversal by the same parallel lines. To understand this property better, let us see a solved example. In the figure, AB is parallel to CD is parallel to EF. If AC is 5.4, CE is 9, BD is 7.5, then find DF. So this figure is given to us. Let's fill in the given values. We draw the figure on the right hand side of your page, where the ratio AC upon CE is equal to BD upon DF, where AC distance is 5.4, BD distance is 7.5, CE is 9, and DF is the unknown value which we have to find. First thing what we write is the lines which are parallel. So we write down AB is parallel to CD is parallel to DF. Now according to the property of three parallel lines, the ratio of their intercepts formed is AC upon CE is equal to BD upon DF. Now substitute the values known to us. AC, in place of AC I write 5.4, CE I write 9 is equal to BD is 7.5 upon DF, which is the unknown value. Now let us cross multiply. When we cross multiply, we get the answer as DF is equal to 12.5. Now let us see one more example from practice set 1.2. In the figure, I have AB is parallel to CD is parallel to DE. We have the values of the intercept form given. The value to be found is CE and AE. So let's begin with the sum. Solution. AB is parallel to CD is parallel to DE. So we have three parallel lines. So we can apply the property of the intercepts formed by three parallel lines. So we can write BD upon DF is equal to AC upon CE. And the reason we'll write down the property of intercepts formed by three parallel lines. Now after this, substitute the values which we have marked in the figure. By putting the shown values, we'll get BD is 8, DF is 4, AC is 12, and CE is the unknown value that is substituted by the variable x. Now let us cross multiply. So when we cross multiply, we get the value of x is equal to 12 into 4 upon 8. Now here we can reduce the numerator and denominator as 4 1s are 4 and 4 2s are 8. Then 2 1s are 2, 2 6 are 12. So value of x we get it as 6. Or simply multiply 12 4s are 48, divide by 8, 8 1s are 8, 8 6 are 48. Therefore value of x is equal to 6. So we have finished one part of the sum where we had to find the value of x. Now we have to find the value of AE. Here we are going to utilize the property of betweenness, where C lies between A and E. So AE is equal to AC plus CE. So AE is equal to AC plus CE. Substitute the values. Here AC is 12 and CE is 6. So children, 12 plus 6 is 18. So value of AE is equal to 18. Final answer, value of x is 6 and CE is 18. So today we saw two sums based on the property of three parallel lines and their transversal. Your homework is from problem set. Your homework is from practice set 1.2. You are going to solve sum number 7. Children, from our three previous sessions, we studied the property of angle bisector, the property of three parallel lines and their transversal, and the basic proportionality theorem and its converse. From tomorrow onwards, we are going to solve sums from practice set 1.2, where we are going to apply these properties what we have studied from our previous sessions. Thank you. Have a great day ahead.